Africa, a continent of immense diversity and potential, is undergoing a period of profound transformation. This transformation is not just economic but also political and social, affecting every aspect of life on the continent. The old order, often defined by colonial legacies and Western influence, is being challenged by new partnerships and shifting geopolitical alliances. These new alliances are reshaping the power dynamics in ways that were previously unimaginable. From the bustling cities of the coast to the heart of the Sahel, the continent is grappling with issues of governance, security, and development. In this fluid environment, where old and new challenges intersect, the emergence of leaders like Captain Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso, and the support they receive from countries like Iran, signals a potential realignment of power and influence in Africa. This realignment is not just about political power, but also about economic and cultural influence. The rules of the game are changing. Africa is no longer content to be a pawn in a larger geopolitical chessboard. The continent is taking bold steps to assert its own agency and redefine its role on the global stage. This shift is driven by a desire for self-determination, economic independence, and a rejection of what some perceive as neo-colonial interference. The voices calling for change are growing louder and more influential. The continent is asserting its agency, seeking partnerships that align with its own interests and aspirations. These partnerships are not just with traditional allies but also with new emerging powers. This changing dynamic is creating both opportunities and challenges, leading to a complex web of alliances and rivalries that are reshaping the African landscape. These new relationships are influencing everything from trade to security policies. This essay will delve into the case of Captain Traore, his rise to power, and the intriguing support he has received from Iran. This support is not just political, but also involves economic and military dimensions. It will examine the reasons behind this unlikely alliance, exploring the motivations of both countries, and the potential implications for regional stability. The alliance raises questions about the future of African diplomacy and international relations. Furthermore, the essay will analyze the response of other African nations, particularly the silence of some, which speaks volumes about the complexities of African politics, and what this reveals about the continent's evolving political dynamics. The silence and the actions of various nations will be scrutinized to understand the broader implications. In a world grappling with uncertainty, understanding these shifts in Africa is crucial to comprehending the broader geopolitical currents shaping our times. The continent's future is intertwined with global stability and progress. Captain Ibrahim Traore, a relatively young figure on the world stage, has emerged as a symbol of change and resistance in Burkina Faso. His presence has become synonymous with a new era of leadership, one that promises to address the deep-rooted issues that have long plagued the nation. His journey to becoming the country's leader is inextricably linked to the turmoil and challenges that have plagued the Sahel region in recent years. The region has been a hotbed of conflict, with various militant groups vying for control, creating a landscape of uncertainty and fear. Traore's rise to prominence began within the ranks of the Burkinabe military. His dedication and strategic acumen quickly set him apart from his peers, earning him respect and recognition among his fellow soldiers. Driven by a deep-seated frustration with the government's inability to combat growing insecurity and corruption, he became a vocal critic of the existing order. His outspoken nature and willingness to challenge the status quo resonated with many, both within the military and among the general populace. This stance resonated with many within the military who shared his concerns, propelling him to the forefront of a movement seeking to upend the status quo. His leadership style, characterized by decisiveness and a clear vision for the future, inspired confidence and loyalty among his followers. In January 2022, Traore played a pivotal role in the coup that ousted President Roch-Marc Kabore, a move that sent shockwaves through the nation and the international community. This bold action was welcomed by some segments of the population who had grown disillusioned with the former leader's handling of the country's escalating crises. The streets of Burkina Faso were filled with celebrations, as people expressed their hope for a new beginning. However, the path to stability in Burkina Faso proved to be anything but straightforward. The challenges were immense, and the expectations placed on the new leadership were high. The interim government, initially tasked with steering the country towards a return to civilian rule, faced mounting pressure from within and outside Burkina Faso. International diplomats and local leaders alike scrutinized every move, adding to the already tense atmosphere. Traore, once again at the helm of a group of dissatisfied soldiers, initiated another coup in September 2022, arguing that the interim leadership had failed to address the root causes of the country's instability. This second coup was a testament to his unwavering commitment to his vision for Burkina Faso. He argued that the interim leadership had failed to address the root causes of the country's instability. His actions, though controversial, were seen by many as a necessary step to bring about real change. This audacious move cemented his position as the country's new strongman, a leader who had risen through the ranks on a wave of popular discontent and military backing. His ability to navigate the complex political landscape and maintain the support of the military was crucial to his continued leadership. As Burkina Faso continues to grapple with its challenges, Captain Ibrahim Traore stands as a testament to the power of resilience and determination. His journey is far from over, and the world watches closely as he leads his nation through these turbulent times. The emergence of Captain Traore as the leader of Burkina Faso sent ripples through the international community, raising questions about the future direction of the West African nation. His rise to power was unexpected and has led to a re-evaluation of Burkina Faso's role on the global stage. Perhaps one of the most intriguing aspects of Traore's leadership has been the budding relationship between Burkina Faso and the Islamic Republic of Iran. This partnership has caught the attention of many geopolitical analysts. While the two countries might seem like unlikely allies, separated by vast geographical distance and distinct cultural contexts, their collaboration is a testament to the shifting dynamics in international relations. Their burgeoning partnership hints at a deeper strategic logic driven by shared interests and a mutual desire to challenge the existing global order. Both nations see an opportunity to leverage each other's strengths. Iran's interest in Africa is not entirely new. For decades, Tehran has sought to expand its influence on the continent, recognizing the strategic importance of Africa in global politics. Viewing it as a fertile ground for promoting its revolutionary ideals and countering the influence of Western powers, Iran has invested significantly in building relationships across Africa. Iran's outreach to Africa has often taken the form of economic cooperation, cultural exchanges, and military assistance, aiming to create a network of allies that share its vision. Particularly to countries that share its anti-imperialist stance, Iran has found willing partners who are eager to diversify their international alliances. In Burkina Faso, Iran seems to have found a willing partner in Captain Traore, who has expressed a desire to diversify his country's international relations and reduce its reliance on traditional Western partners, particularly France. This move is seen as a strategic pivot towards new alliances. The exact nature and extent of Iran's support for Burkina Faso remains somewhat opaque. Reports suggest that Tehran has provided financial assistance to the Traore government, helping to bolster its coffers and mitigate the economic challenges facing the country. This financial aid is crucial for Burkina Faso's development projects. There have also been allegations of Iranian military aid to Burkina Faso, although these claims are difficult to verify independently. Nonetheless, the possibility of military cooperation cannot be entirely dismissed. What is clear, however, is that Iran sees in Burkina Faso a potential ally in its broader geopolitical strategy, a country that shares its vision of a multipolar world where Western dominance is challenged. This alignment of interests is likely to shape their future interactions. For Captain Traore, Iran's support offers a lifeline, a means of asserting his country's independence and pursuing an alternative development path. This partnership could redefine Burkina Faso's place in the world and its future trajectory. As we delve deeper into the topic, it's crucial to understand the varied reactions across the African continent. You see, the responses are as diverse as the cultures themselves. Some communities have embraced change with open arms, seeing it as an opportunity for growth and development. Others, however, approach with caution, wary of the potential disruptions to their traditional ways of life. It's this rich tapestry of perspectives that truly encapsulates the African experience. So, let's take a closer look at these reactions and what they mean for the future. During the Cold War, Africa became a battleground for influence, with superpowers vying for control. The legacy of those struggles still lingers today, shaping the political and social landscape. Post-colonial nations faced immense challenges as they navigated newfound independence, often caught between competing ideologies and interests. In the contemporary era, Africa's geopolitical landscape is marked by both support and silence from global powers. Some nations receive significant aid and attention, while others are left to fend for themselves. This uneven support creates fault lines that can lead to instability and conflict, as countries struggle to assert their sovereignty and secure their futures. The Sahel region is a prime example of the uncertainty facing many African nations. Climate change, terrorism, and economic hardship converge, creating a complex web of challenges. Navigating this uncertainty requires resilience and innovation, as communities and governments work together to build a sustainable and secure future. As the world becomes more multipolar, Africa's role on the global stage is evolving. With emerging powers like China and India seeking influence, African nations have new opportunities and challenges. The continent's future will be shaped by how it engages with these global dynamics, striving for a balance that